welcome to Buckeye Stacker. Hey everybody, I'm Buckeye Stacker. If you're a subscriber and member, welcome back to the Buckeye Stacker community. And if you're not, please take a moment and hit that subscribe button. I'm back with another $25 box of pennies. And we're going to open this box up here and see what we might be able to find. Hopefully we can find some wheat cents, maybe some more 2009 bicentennial Lincoln cent. But the last box we were skunked as far as as wheat cents go. Oh man, that is awesome! Look at that. That is definitely circulated there. So that's good to see. First off, got some circulation happening. Oh yep, it's got some memorial cents happening. That's good to see. Good to see some circulation. Yep. Definitely some sweaty stuff, some sweaty cents. We don't. What I'm not showing you is that I attempted a video yesterday. Yeah, these have been circulated. That's awesome. And I had went to my credit union. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's awesome. Yeah, circulation. We like to see circulation. I went to my credit union yesterday and picked up a box, and it was a different type of box, one of the see-through that had the holes in it. And when I picked it up, I got, and man, those things are looking shiny. And I don't know what, I think I saw a Brinks truck going around to my my credit union the day before. Or may have been that day, and so I'm like, this is a different type box. So I opened it up, and sure as the world first, I started the wrong side. Sure as the world opened it up, and the first 2-3 rolls were nothing but brand new 2021. Cents. Nothing. I mean, just shiny, never been touched. At least didn't look like to me. Brand new BU. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. That's what we like to see. Circulation. Perfect. Perfect. That's what we want to see. We don't like to see that all right, but brand new circulated, uncirculated stuff. I tried and I went through 2-3 rolls, all the same stuff. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to box up. I didn't want it. What I want to do, I didn't want to go through all that. Well, hello, chaos. I didn't want to go through and unwrap and rewrap and waste all my rolls. My wrap, roll wraps on rewrapping brand new uncirculated stuff. So I just took everything and I boxed it back up and took it in today and said, hey, can I swap these back out and try again? And they're like, yeah, we don't care, because they just want to make sure that they've got, pennies for pennies. And so I got a box like I normally do, and I'm like, oh, cool, maybe I'll have something. So this is what we want to see. So at least we got an opportunity, at least for some copper, and maybe we'll get a wheat cent. We'll just see. I mean, at least we got something to look at here. So, all right, so let me get to looking, and if I find something, I'll be right back. And very first roll, 3 cents in, we got our very first wheat cent, a 1956 It's sweaty. Let's look at it underneath the scope here. $1956D. You know, he's not really in bad shape. Maybe he's just cruddy. But over. It's dirty. But anyway, awesome. 3 cents in the very first roll. We got our very first wheat. Awesome. Tickled pink. All right. On we go. All right. And just a few cents later, we've got our first Canadian of the roll. And it is from what year we got here? 1981. Okay. It's got, let's see, what is that on the back there? Can't tell. Let's look at it underneath the scope here. Oh, it is queen. I couldn't tell. Pretty rough. Young queen. All right. Young head. All right. First Canadian of the bunch. On we go. Okay. And roll number 3 and got another wheat cent. It looks like a 1953D. A lot better this box around. All right. We'll take it. Moving on. Another thing I'm doing is I'm going through and got this Lincoln Memorial Cent collection from 1959 to 1978 that I'm trying to fill up. And I went through and marked what holes that I needed to fill up in the box. And as you can see here, got quite a few holes that filled up that one box that I opened. And I've got the 82s here. I've got several 82s that I've set aside. I need to go through and see which ones are the large cent. I've got a lid of the copper jar there that I've got my 82s that I've set aside. I need to go through and figure out which are the large cent and then the small cent, which are the coppers and which are the zincs and so forth, and see what I've got as far figure out. Daniel from Coin Help You has a video to explain which are the large date and the small date and stuff like that. So I need to go through and figure that out. But I went through and wrote down all the different dates that I need and the mint marks, and I wrote that down on a post-it note, and just come across a 1975. And came across one. So I got one hole to fill. Where is it? 1975. So getting right side up here. Don't want Abe being upside down or sideways. This isn't the best condition cent, but it fills the hole nonetheless. Until we can find a better condition one. But there it is. Seems like San Francisco's are harder to come by. Haven't come across any S's yet. I don't know if that's just because of the where I'm located here east of the Mississippi or what. or if they just were lower mintage or what. But not coming across very many or any San Franciscos yet. So, all right, onward and upward. Got another scent of another hole to fill in 1986. Find that here. There it is. This one's got some goop on it. I'm going to try to just scrape that off here real quick. That's like pocket lens, maybe some. That's the. Put that up here. Get him, once again, get him right side up. There you go. Alright. Another hole filled. Alright. Scratch that off the list. Alright. Okay. Keep looking. Okay, and got another one just a few cents later than I needed. 1986 D. So we'll grab him up. $1986D. Yeah. All right. All right. Moving on. Okay, I got another one. Looks like an 84D that I've come across that I need to fill. Let's see here. 84D. Yep, there's the hole. And 84D, that is it. Okay. Alright, got that whole top row filled now. Only got 3 left in that on this page. Alright. Rocking and rolling. This has turned out to be a pretty good box, isn't it? Keep on moving. Okay, roll number 5. Got a rear-facing wheat scent. 3, 2, 1. What year do we have here? Let's see if I can. Yeah, it looks like a 1945 out of Philadelphia. It is quite circulated, as you would expect. If we can get it up here, take a peek at. Not any luster coming from that one. But it is a wheat scent nonetheless. That's number 3 out of this box, and we're only 5 rolls in. So, hey, we'll take it. You know how I like my coins from the World War II era. All right, moving on. Okay. In roll number 6, we have a 2009. This is the 3rd in the series, the Professionalism Life in Illinois, 2009 Bicentennial Lincoln scent. And it's pretty rough, as you can see. Pretty warm. But 2009 nonetheless. First one of the box. All right, keep on moving. Okay, still in roll number 6, and got a 1991. I believe we need that to fill another slot in our folder. Let's look here. Yep, sure do. 1991. Here we go. Here. Put it in there. All right. 1991D and a 1997D, and we'll have that page filled. Okay. Keep on rolling. Okay, got a very, in roll number 6 as well, got a very bright, almost a proof like 1964 Canadian cent. Younghead Queen. But yeah, check this out. Look at the luster on that. For a 1964. Wow. Beautiful. All right. Nice. We'll take it. All right. In roll number 7, we've got a rear-facing wheat cent. It is pretty rough and pretty dark. Flip it over here in 3, 2, 1. It is a 19 and looks like maybe a 50, 58. Maybe let's get it under the scope here and see what it says. Man. 1950. D. As you can see, it's rough though. 1950 D. But like the reverse is better than the front. You can't hardly make out Abe on the front. Pretty corroded. But it is a wheat cent nonetheless, and that is number 4 of this box. Keep on rolling. Got another Canadian cent here. See what year we've got. There's another 1964. Popular year today. This one not near as nice. This one's quite dull. 1964 though. Why not flip it that way? Another young head, but that is 4 Canadian cents. We got 4 wheat cents and 4 Canadian cents. So, I'm sorry, 3 Canadian cents and 1 2009. Got that mixed in together. All right, moving on. Okay, roll number 11, and we've got a rear-facing wheat cent. This would be wheat cent number 5 in this box, and it is a 1955 out of Philadelphia. Not the worst condition. All right, man, we are rocking the wheat cents this time. Cool, cool, cool. Keep on moving. Okay, roll number 15, and got another Canadian cent. It is a let's see, 1982. So, all right, Canadian cent number 4. Rolling on. Now this one is definitely the first San Francisco, even though it's got some schmutz on it there. Let me see if I can get that schmutz off. Be gentle there. Some gum or something, or Lord knows what. But this is definitely an S, no doubt about it. Get it underneath the. Bring up the scoop here. This is no doubt. This is an S. Check it out. Look at that. That is an S. Definitely our first S. No ifs, ands, or buts. 1970 S. Bring out the Whitman folder. $1970 S. There's 690,560,004 of these bad boys made. Which was obviously the least amount of the three 1970 cents made. Get it, pop that thing in there. First San Francisco cent popped into the folder. I really was wondering if I was ever going to find a San Francisco. But there it is. All right. Cool. Moving on. All right. Roll number 12. Got another wheat cent. It is a 1953. It does have a mint mark. Let's look. I can't tell exactly what it is here. I think it's a D. Yep, 53D. All right. Not bad shape. Man, we're just doing good with the wheat since this box. All right. Good deal. All right, moving on up. Okay, looks like we've got another one for the Whitman sampler, Whitman book. Whitman sampler must have chocolate on the brain. I got a 61. 61 Philadelphia. Make sure that it is what it is. I'm looking at underneath, no mint mark. I'm not looking for. I just want a regular 61, and that's what it is. All right, let me get the Whitman book out here. Hi, Chaos. What you been up to today? All right, 61. 753,345,000 of these were minted. Oh, get you. I want to get it. Should get it in there straight. All right. That row. Okay. Cool beans. All right. Okay. Got that. Moving right along. There's an email. Okay. We've got a 1955 wheat cent. And roll number 16. No, that's still number 15. So roll number 15. All right. Cool. We are just racking them up. And this is a D. Wow, I'm just a popular guy tonight. 1955 D. Cool beans. Keep on chugging. Okay, got another one for the Whitman folder. 1970 with no mint mark. Get that a little closer for you. If I'll focus. There we go. In 1970, so it goes right here. It had mintage here 1,898,315,000. And this isn't the best of. Oh, there we go again. Getting it in there crooked. Let's get in there straight. Buckeye. Alright. Got it in there crooked again. Maybe third time's a charm. Oh, probably come over to see what was going on. Okay, third time's a charm. There we go. Got it in there straight there. Wouldn't it be neat if we could find a 69S and just fill out that row? We've got that. We put in several in this book today. Okay. Keep on rolling. And just a few after that, it is roll number 17. Got a rear facing wheat cent. It's dark, so let's see if I can tell what it is with the. Looks like a 1955D, but let's put it underneath the. Oh, Dottie, hush. Yeah, 1955D. Might see, as you can see, it's pretty crusty, but it is a wheat cent nonetheless. Whew, she's rough. But we'll add it to the pile. It gives us this nice little pile there. But we're going to keep on rocking and rolling. So. Okay, we got another front-facing wheat cent. Got a 1955. Let's see if I can't tell if it's got a mint mark or not. Doesn't look like it. Nope, it's a Philadelphia. 1955. Pretty good looking one. It's got some schmutz on the back. There we go. Another one. Keep on marching along. And in roll number 20, we've got a rear facing wheat cent. There we go. And 3, 2, 1. It is a 1957D. 1957D. Average condition, I'd say. All right. Add that to the pile over there. Onward and upward. And here we are. Roll number 22. We got another rear facing wheat cent. 3, 2, 1. It is a 1940. Turn the light on. 1941. That's the oldest one of the day. Let's see if we can get it to focus there. Well. Maybe if I can leave us down here. Since this is the oldest one we got today. Center that. Bring you down to it. Well, too far over there. There it is. 1941. That's the first year that the United States entered World War II. There's the reverse. All right. Cool beans. Keep on moving. Okay, in roll 23, got a rear facing wheat cent, another one, and let's see, it is a 1958 D. A little worse for wear, but another wheat cent nonetheless. Oh. There we are. Man, getting quite the pile over there. I'm tickled to death. This has been an awesome box. On we go. Okay, we got a rear facing 2009, first in the series, birth and early childhood in Kentucky, which is the log cabin. This one's not the best of shape, but I've seen worse. Here we go. That's the second one that we've gotten in this box. So, moving on. Wow, just a few cents after that, got another rear-facing wheat cent. 3, 2, 1. And we have another 1941, and it has a mint mark. I can't read it. Let's get it under the scope and see what the mint mark is. 1941. Hey, it's a 1941S. Wow. Awesome. Okay. And on roll 25, just a few cents later, we got one that we need for the Whitman folder. It's a 1991D. It's rough and it's kind of chewed up, but it is a 1991D nonetheless. So we will take it. And that will leave us one left in this page, a 1997D. There it is, a 1991D and 97D to finish that page out. And then I need to go through the 1982s, because I'm sure that I can probably fill these in, because I've got, like I said, showed you, I've got several of them that I can probably fill those holes up. All right, man. Onward and upward. I barely got the folder put up, and I got another cent to put in here, a 1977D. We're doing well in this box, not only with the wheat cents, but with filling holes in the folder. Whoops. Filling holes in the folder. We're doing well. Good deal. All right, we are on, let's see, we are on, 26, roll 26, and the very first one, we got a front-facing wheat cent, and it is a 44, 1944 out of Philadelphia. Take a peek at it. Pretty good shape. Not bad. Whoop. All right. Add that over here to the pile and keep on rolling. We've got another wheat scent. Rear facing this time around. Let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Flip her over. And she is a 1954. And does have a mint mark. Let's see what it is. I don't want to attempt guessing. D. And it's a 1954 to 1952. When you get these older ones and they're wore down, even with a magnifying lens, hard to see sometimes. And I've got surgically repaired eyes. 1952D. And here's the reverse of it. All right. Adding that one to the pile too. Well, y'all, I believe we've got that last page filled in now, because there is a 1997D staring at us right here. And I believe that is the last hole that needs filled in on this last page. If I can get it. 1997D. And that is a 1997D. And a good example of one too. There we go. That's kind of satisfying. Getting a whole page filled in. Cool beans. All right. Continuing on. Okay. And roll number 27 got another wheat cent in 1937. And I don't think it's got a mint mark. Nope, no mint mark, but a 1937 pre-World War II. This is the oldest one of the box this far. This might be the oldest one that I've gotten so far since I started penny hunting. Pretty good shape too. A little bit of luster. Look, a little bit. See a little bit of luster in the wheat part. All right. Onward we go. Roll number 30. We've got a rear-facing wheat cent. And 3, 2, 1. It is a 1950. It's like a 1958. And it does have a mint mark. Let's see what we've got here. See what we got here. 1958D. At least I did get it right. It was a 58 this time. 1958D. There we go. Not bad shape. Add that. Look at that pile we're getting over here. I was going to count them up, but said, nah, we'll just wait. Oh, and I did come across another Canadian. Nice looking one. This one I can't remember what year it is. The young head. 1999. So that brings us to 5 Canadian, 2 2009s, and a bunch of wheats. So, y'all got another one to fill the a hole in the book, and I'm looking at it, and I do believe it is a 71S. And to confirm, since I'm getting my S and my D's crossed, let's look and see under the scope if we've got an S. And do we have an S? 71S. There it is. And let me get the book out. Wow. 2 S's in one box east of the Mississippi. 71S. 5,133,459 minted. Show you where this one goes here. It's this slot right here. Let's get him. Come on back out. Let's get you in there. Get you in there straight, Abe. Alright. Not that whole row there. Only 1, 2, 3. And that's filling up quicker than I thought it would. I thought this would be the page that would fill up the slowest. So I need a 68S, a 69. I figured I'd come across a 69 by now, and a 69S in that page. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, and roll number 32, got a rear facing wheat cent. And 3, 2, 1. Got a 1950. Might be a 1950. Got some schmutz on it. Let's get underneath the yep, a 1950. All right, another one added to the pile. Okay, couple later in that same roll, got another wheat cent. Front facing, looks like a 1958 maybe. Let's look at it under the scope. $52, I'm sorry. 52D. It's pretty rough though. Man, I'm just so happy with that pile over there. Okay, roll number 13. Got a front-facing wheat cent, 1946, I believe. What I saw, yeah, 1946. Bring it up to you here. It's a Philly. Decent shape. Add that to the pile over there. So Continue on. Okay, got a 1955 wheat cent. Looks like it does have a mint mark. Looks like a D, but you know how it is. Got to double check. Make sure it's not disguising itself. 1955. It is a D. All right. So you gotta get a look at it here. All right. Awesome. Moving on. Got another wheat cent in 1945, and this is in roll number 34 now. A 45 out of Philadelphia. Alrighty. Cool beans. Keep on rolling. Okay. And roll number 35. Got a 1955 D, I believe. Yep, another 55D. So, moving on. Okay, got a 1976D, and that is on my list here for what I need to fill another hole in the book. Let's just make sure that I haven't already marked that one off, or I didn't forget to mark that off. 1976D, nope, right there. 4,221,592,455 were minted. And there is one more hole filled in the book. Cool. All right. Roll number 36. Got another one for the book. It is... And you know what? I need to mark that 76D off. Alright. And this is an 83D. And this will... Let's see here, down at the bottom. 83D. Bottom right hand corner. It's a dark one, but it is what it is until I find another one that looks nicer. To fill its place. It fills a hole, right? Right. Okay, got another wheat cent, another 1955. Got like 2 or 3. This is, I think, the third one. 1955. This one's a little rough. Got some schmutz on it, but another one to the pile. Okay, got another wheat cent, another 1955. Looks like, yep, another 1955. This one's dark, cruddy, but a wheat cent nonetheless. Whoops. Okay, got another. This is roll number 37. And I got another wheat cent in 1950 something here. Looks like it may be in 1951. Let's get it underneath the scope and see. It's kind of dirty. 1951D. So add that one to the pile. Got a rear facing wheat cent. 3, 2, 1. What we got here? A 1952D. All right. Stacking them up. Okay, we have another wheat cent in 1958. And it is a 1958D. All right. And that is out the last. And let's see, that is roll number 40 that I just started. And yeah, roll number 40. Okay, roll number, roll number 42. And got a rear facing wheat cent. And 3, 2, 1. And it's a 1953. 1953D. Get it to focus for you. It's gonna focus. All right. One more for the pile. And just 2 after that, got another 1955. And see, does that have what mint mark on it? Nope, no mint mark. So it's 55 out of Philly. Cool. Moving on. Got a front facing 1955D. These 1955s have been quite the popular wheat cent of the box, but we'll take them. Got another rear facing wheat cent. 3, 2, 1. Oh, upside down. See what we got here. Another 1955. Looks like out of Philly. Oh, now, girls, settle. That was, looks like we're out working on roll number 46. So keep on rolling. Okay, roll number 49. We got another rear facing wheat cent. 3, 2, 1. Kind of dark here. 1944. Out of Philadelphia. A lot of schmutz on the back. But another one for the pile. Still in roll number 49. Another rear facing wheat cent. 3, 2, 1. What does it say? 1946. Oh. Get it to focus. Is it going to focus or not? There it is. 1946. The little cleaner on the back. Alright. See if we can finish strong here. Okay, roll number 50, and we're going to finish with at least one more wheat cent, and it's a rear facing one. 3, 2, 1. A 1958, and it has a mint mark on it. 1958D. Not bad looking cent. All right. Finish these out. Hopefully we got another one or two. Okay, everybody. Awesome coin roll hunt. Ended up with a total of 39 wheat cents. And out of the 39, here's the way it panned out. I had a 1937 out of Philadelphia, a 41 out of Philadelphia, a 41 out of San Francisco. I had two 1944s out of Philadelphia, two 45s out of Philadelphia, two 46s out of Philadelphia, a 1950 out of Philadelphia, a 51 out of Denver, four 1952s out of Denver, two 1953s out of Denver, five 1955s out of Philadelphia, seven 1955s out of Denver. I had a 1956 out of Denver, four 1958s out of Denver, and a 1959 out of Denver. Then I had four Canadians. I had two 1964 Canadians, and a 1982 and a 1999. And then I also had the two 2009s. I had the birth and childhood, and then the professional life in DC. So awesome penny roll hunt this time around, and also an awesome fill for the book as well. So you had a great a great box this time around. Just tickled to death with everything all the way around. So thanks once again for clicking on this video. If you're interested in anything that I use as far as equipment wise to make this video, click on the doobly-doo down below. I'll have that listed. Thanks once again for clicking on my video. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and I'll catch you on the flip side.